Hello, my friends. It is time for Bible for today, the 18th. It is Thursday, the 18th, and we're working on our next page in Bible. And you remember last time we talked in Bible, we were talking about Moses and his special job, the job that he had to do. But last time we were together, we talked about what he had done and why he had to, why he was afraid, what he did, and he knew that he would get in trouble for. So let's see if we can pull that up here. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Let's try it again. There we go. There it is. Now we'll try it. There it is. It says Moses lives and learns in the desert. But before that, let's review yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about Moses leaving Egypt. Why did he leave Egypt? He had to. Why? Because he was afraid. Think back in your head. Think about on what he did that made him so afraid that he had to leave Egypt. Hunter, can you remember what Moses did that means he was going to have to leave Egypt? How about you, Preston? Right. He killed an Egyptian. He killed somebody. Why did he kill somebody, Preston? What did he catch the Egyptian doing? Do you remember? Remember how all the Israelites were out working and all of the Egyptians were watching them to make sure they were getting their work done, but one of the Egyptians wasn't working fast enough or hard enough, or I'm sorry, one of the Israelites wasn't working fast enough or hard enough. So the Egyptian was beating him. He was beating him to get him to work harder and faster. And then Moses saw this, and what did Moses do? Moses killed him. Moses killed him and hid his body in the sand. So that's where we're at right now. That's what Moses has done, and he's afraid, and he's going to have to leave Egypt. Okay, we also read Exodus 2:11 through 12 yesterday, and now today we are on this page. And we will have, let's see, whose turn is it to read? I believe we talked about Hunter, we talked about Preston. I think it's probably Jeff's turn to read. Jeff, do you want to start reading this for us? Oh, always name and date. Name and date. Name. It's 2:18:21. And ready, Jeff? Here we go. Moses lives and learns in the desert. It was part of God's plan for Moses to leave Egypt. God had other things for Moses to learn. God took Moses into the desert. There, Moses met his wife. There, he herded sheep and learned another way to live. He learned how to work with animals and live in the desert. He learned how to protect himself and his family. God had a purpose for all of these things. And let's read the directions together. You ready? We're going to listen and repeat. Complete the sentences below to show what God taught Moses when he lived in the desert. If you need help, read the above paragraph again. Okay? Let me erase my copy here so you can see it. Nice and easy, because the answers are right up in this paragraph. We've been working on that in class about looking back in the text to find answers using clue words. So we'll try to find some clue words today, maybe. Okay? The clue words are the first sentence says, Moses learned. Second sentence says, Moses learned. And the third sentence says, Moses learned? How many things do you think Moses learned? Three statements, 3 things. So we need to find 3 things that Moses learned. Okay. So learned is going to be our clue word. What did he learn? There, he learned to herd sheep. He learned another way to live. He learned how to work with animals and live in the desert. He learned this one. He learned how to protect himself and his family. And there's a whole bunch. Another way to live, that's 1. How to work with animals, that's 2. Live in the desert, that's 3. How to protect himself, that's 4. And how to protect his family, that's 5. You only have to give me 3. Do they have to be spelled correctly? Absolutely. And why? Because they're right here. Let's give you one to start out with. We'll give you a freebie. He learned another way to live. There it is right there. Another way to live. So let's write it down. Another way to live. Okay, there's one. I gave you a freebie, okay? I want you to pause this video and get the other 2 in. You can rewind the video if you need to. And now we're going down here. Listen and repeat the directions. It says, color this picture by number to see the kind of animal with which Moses learned to work. Color all the 1s blue and all the 2s green. If you want, you can put X's on all the blues, on the 1s, and O's on all the greens. If you don't have crayons, that's okay. I don't mind at all. You can do a pencil and a pen. You can do markers, or you can just mark them in. If it's a 1, put an X on it. And if it's a 2, put a circle on it where are those some 2s. Here we go. Crazy days. Put a circle around it. And there you have it. Okay, that's your job for today. That's your page for today. It's page 48. 48, I should have said that before. I think I'm forgetting to do that. I apologize. It's page 48. Okay, I will see you next we have some homework today. Let's see, it's reading homework. Let me find some reading homework for us to do for today. Okay, I'll be back with reading homework shortly.